Tomorrow is April 1st, and that means for many rent is due, or a mortgage payment is due, or perhaps even a quarterly property tax payment. And lawmakers are trying to put people at ease about that amidst the pandemic. But advocates say more needs to be done for both renters and landlords.
You can't be evicted, residential or commercial, for non-payment of rent for 90 days.
Governor Cuomo underscored today that no one will lose their home because they miss a payment. And some city leaders are pushing for renters to be able to use security deposits to make those payments, among other measures.
It allows us to infuse $8 billion into our economy. It's a win-win.
But on the flip side, smaller landlords in particular rely on rental income to support themselves or pay a mortgage. So in addition to rent protection, New York and New Jersey have ordered banks to allow landlords and homeowners to defer mortgage payments. Essentially, the Housing Policy Council, which represents many of the big banks, says people with mortgages will be allowed to enter up to 90 days of what's known as forbearance. It's a delay, and it will not negatively affect your credit as it normally does. Payments will be added to the end of the loan, and a spokesman emphasized to me you should call your individual bank to start the process because every lender does it slightly differently. But both mortgage and rent deferrals essentially kick the can down the road, according to housing policy analyst Oksana Mironova with the Community Service Society.
What we need to see as the next step is some form of rent relief or rent cancellation, because what will happen is at the end of the 90-day period, if rent debt continues to accumulate, we're going to see a huge spike of evictions, which is going to be detrimental to many low-income New Yorkers in the city.
New York's budget would be the way that would happen, and it's quickly being put together right now. Still, with the fiscal uncertainty because of the pandemic, Governor Cuomo today says permanent rent relief would be dealt with another day.
We'll deal with that when we get to it. I hear you.
As for those quarterly property taxes, many municipalities have relief programs available even during good times if someone ends up getting in a little bit of trouble or behind on cash. New York City, in fact, is highlighting a number of programs at this time people can take advantage of. We'll put some information about that at pix11.com. In Brooklyn, Henry Rossoff, Pix 11 News.